Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance Forever. It's a ladder match between Seal, that's Thomas Hyatt, playing Cybran, and also playing Cybran. Everyone's back to playing Cybran. It's Nexus. And you can't even just rush Loyas for an easy victory anymore. But still, feels 2016, man. Everyone's playing Cybran. So the map, Cobalt Valley, 10x10 map with a lot of dead space. So it's in the 5x5 category when it comes to choosing what maps go in the ladder pool. I guess the playing area is a little bit bigger than 5x5, but sort of similar, in a similar spot to say Finn's Revenge, which is also 10x10 with a smaller landmass. So what's the build? This is what I do. You can build no power generators, but I think it's very common to build a power generator before going to hydrocarbon, and that basically lets you get the mexes faster, because you build 3 with the ACU, you build 1 with the first engineer. If you don't build a power generator, then you have to build everything. Well, you have to build everything with the ACU more or less. Otherwise, you won't be at the hydro with an engineer in time. So we have 4 engineers, followed by a mantis and then a scout, I'm sure. Thomas going for a 5th engineer. So it's kind of risky, because you could get labbed. Could definitely get labbed. You can see as Nexus moves across, his mantis is going to be very close. But Thomas is sort of taking his time expanding this way. He's going to keep the build power, some build power in his base, and very quickly move out the ACU. Nexus staying in the base a bit longer to make extra power generators to power that air factory, which is his 3rd factory. It's 3rd land from Thomas. He does not have air planned at all, but I think that might change once he sees some air from Nexus. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, we'll see. Mantis stands guard. You can also get your Mantis to help the engineer to build a bit faster. Give him a little 20% build power boost for every Mantis, because Mantis has a single build power, and an engineer T1 has 5, as I'm sure you all know. Some more factories going up. Oh my god, Nexus has made an interceptor. And he's still making interceptors. Well, that is not helpful for him. But he is going to catch this mantis. It's nice. It's like 50 mass. You could reclaim that. 42, I should say. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 factories. ACU already in middle. Let's see where Nexus ACU is. Hasn't yet gone to middle, and he's actually stopped to build a factory. Music seems a bit loud. Probably just in my ears though. So he stopped to build a factory. He's gonna delay his middle mexes. But Nexus has managed to save this engineer for now. There's 3 more mantis coming in. And I'm going to turn down the music a bit. Nexus trying to help out, or his engineer's trying to help out, get some reclaim, but the Mantis moves out of range, and he gets taken out. 3 kills on this Mantis now. And there's an engineer coming as well. Look at this. Look at this tryhard. Getting 3 groups along the way. On the other side, all the reinforcements being poured to the right side. As he still hasn't secured It's expansion. So we're looking very similar. Although Nexus seems to have a lot less tanks. 15 tanks versus, oh my god, 26. And the reason is, well, there's been no air. So Nexus had to invest in those pigeons early. And also built useless interceptors. Oh my god, he made so many inties. I don't remember seeing any bomber at all. Now, I may have missed a bomber, but I don't see a bomber, and I don't see a bomber wreck. I'm gonna assume he just made interceptors all that time. Meanwhile, Thomas has only just now built his air factory. So Nexus down a lot of units. Somehow still getting raids off. Look, he's gonna kill this Mex here. He's gonna get... Well, this engineer got a lot of reclaim. All these spots are missing wrecks. So he's manually grabbed those. PD goes up just in time, it seems, for Nexus on the right side. A wall would be nice here. If you build a wall out to here and then they can't avoid the PD, that would be nice. Takes a little while to build that though, of course. Is this PD going to be finished? Oh, there's only one. The other engineer's reclaiming. This one may go down if those Mantis keep pushing. But Thomas, yeah, Thomas looks like he has other things on his mind. He's going after Nexus ACU. You can see all the tanks encircling his ACU. They're coming straight for him. Just making a beeline. And over here it does indeed. Those engineers do go down. Nexus is in serious trouble. He's 1000 HP less than Thomas's commander. And, well, who's going to win the battle? I mean, Nexus is running out of units pretty quickly. But he does have a Jester coming in. And his ACU still, Nexus ACU still has not lost that much HP. So all those units have gone down. Definitely better trade for Thomas slightly, but he didn't get much damage on the ACU at all. On the, oh, over here, these Mantis have disappeared. Have they been killed? Or maybe he pulled them across to help out the ACU as he was afraid he was going to die. That might be what happened. Anti-air turret coming for Thomas. He really needs to grab as much of his reclaim as possible before he is forced to retreat. And he will be forced to retreat. That is almost certain. So he's trying to get a PD up. I don't know if that's going to work, because here comes Nexus now already. Not much difference in HP there. And Nexus has more tanks in the area. And Nexus also still has those two Jesters, which could be dangerous. That anti-air turret can go down very quickly. And actually, there it goes. Oh, PD goes up. This was probably built upon the wreck of the one that of the other PD, I would say. Excellent timing there. Oh, it looks like we've lost a Jester, and we're gonna lose another one. Oh, it survived. Oh, these inties are gonna get another pass though. There goes two Jesters. Juicy reclaim there. But who's gonna get this reclaim? Neither of them are grabbing this with their ACU. Thomas, well, he has a good reason. He's trying to get a PD to help him secure it. And I don't see any Medusa. Don't see any Medusa for Nexus. Here comes one out of the factory as I say that. Oh, there's one here as well. So we have a couple. If we look at, well, there's a lot of things to look at. The reclaim, Thomas is ahead by 1000. He's also ahead in score, exactly even on income it seems. Thomas has started a T2 Mex. Oh, and his ACU might have just gone out of position there. But this PD, maybe it'll save him. Oh, it's going down so fast. But no, finish it off. There we go. The PD goes down. And there's a lot of units for Nexus here. Quite a lot. Maybe he can run over Thomas and get the win. I mean, oh, there's a lot of units on the right side. You see this? No wonder Thomas has almost no units next to his ACU. He's getting surrounded now by the commander. But he's still getting away. A Jester comes in as well on top of him. Oh, Thomas is not close to it. Oh no, he's letting Thomas get away. Look. Nexus is now out of range with his AC, well out of range. All these units are out of range. And the reinforcements are here. The Jester has died. There's a new one on the way, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Not when Thomas still has 2,000 HP. One Jester is not going to do it. And now Nexus in danger of getting overrun by all these Mantis. Yeah, that Jester got immediately sniped. And Thomas moonwalks away on 2,000 HP. Nexus still in 7,000. That's pretty nice for him. Nexus also very even on veterancy. This reclaim field though, look at this, 6,000. These guys' total mass, I mean this would be half of Nexus' total mass is here in reclaim. It's just ridiculous. But total mass, Thomas is far ahead, and he actually has a T2 mech now. He's reclaiming some power because, well, I think reclaiming power is a mistake actually. I mean, maybe he did overbuild power before that, but overflow is nice for overcharge and getting upgrades and stuff. I'd probably not reclaim that. But still, he's way ahead on power income, that's for sure. And also, no T2 mechs from Nexus. Nexus is adding more land factories. The only way he can pay for that though is if he gets this reclaim. And he's also going to have to add more power as well. 280 power means there is no way in hell that he can make any upgrade. And Thomas is about to finish the T2 upgrade. He's assisting with his Mantis. You can see the value of having nearly twice the power income of your opponent. Commander upgrades. And he's gone for T2 instead of the gun, and he's making a T2 PD to try and secure the reclaim. Oh, this T2 PD is gonna do so much. I mean, there's nothing Nexus can really do against it. Not when it's protected by all of these Mantis. With 40 Mantis protecting it, you're not going to get the Medusa in there and other Mantis on top to actually take it out. So it's going to control so much space and control so much of the reclaim. And Nexus is still grabbing quite a bit here. Maybe this will be gone. But oh yeah, look, Nexus getting forced back. His ACU has to leave. On the right side, Nexus has lost a PD and a Mex, but looks like maybe he could push and do some raiding. He's trying to protect himself from raiding on the left, but he needs to finish the PD. It's not going to finish, though. I don't think. Oh, there's a lot more Mantis coming in. But all the engineers have died, and there's 2 almost finished PDs here. Which is a nasty waste of resources. Could perhaps try and finish them with the Mantis, but there's that whole army that was next to the ACU has now come to the left, and he's going to clean all this up. There's a lot more reclaim here that could be secured maybe by Thomas, and he continues to PD creep forward. And Nexus needs MMLs. He really needs MMLs, but he's just adding more 2-on factories, it seems. I think that's a mistake. Again, he still has no eco as well, so Thomas is up that T2 mechs. Oh, he's actually making a second one. And Thomas is going T2 land. Yeah, without MMLs, Thomas can just cover the map in T2 PDs, I think. So they will murder this T on land. He's now denying a couple mexes as well, taking the last of this reclaim. Oh, Nexus sends ACU to the left, which is a good move because of all the reclaim here to secure. And the lack of T2 PDs in his way. T2 land done. Rhino's coming. Might be time to slow down some of the T1 land production. Nexus trying to get a big attack. There's a lot of units pouring across the right, but immediately spotted by Thomas. And he tries to regroup now to defend. He's gonna defend this raid. This is surely dead though. No defense for that. And Nexus still has no commander upgrade, so this T2 ACU is in no danger pretty much. This is where it's nice to have some banked mass when you have a T2 ACU or T3 ACU and you're gonna go use him in an aggressive way. It's nice to have some banked mass then. See the kills on these. It's the first one. Oh, there's two here actually. One was reclaimed because it wasn't needed anymore. And look at this. He's creeping all the way up. He's gonna creep into all these factories and maybe take out a lot of Nexus's production. Nexus has just no access to mass. Maybe now he can take this. This gives him some access. But look, Thomas stealing that as well. It's a bit risky here for Thomas to... I mean, this looks pretty comfortable right now. Although, look at all these raids that Nexus has managed to do. He even killed this mech. This rarely gets raided here. It's so close to the base. He's lost all of these mexes. And there's a huge amount of reclaim as well. So Nexus doing well to grab that with a couple engineers. But those engineers are going to die if he doesn't defend them. Oh, here comes the attack from Nexus, sending in his T on land into the PDs after the ACU, as there are no units. There's units on the right side, units way on the left, and none around the ACU, but there's still multiple PDs to fall back towards. The front PD goes down, the next one will follow, and there's just not enough units here. But Thomas has been pushed back. I think it's time to abort this mission though. These PDs are getting so many kills, and Nexus calls it a day. That was the last hurrah. Nexus saying he didn't expect Thomas to live through the first attack where Thomas dropped below 2k, but Nexus just let him get out of range with the ACU especially, and also the Mantis. The Mantis sort of went idle, and Thomas escaped. And yeah, from there Thomas was in a better position because he had quite a bit more power income. That was the main difference, I feel like. And he used that to get T2 upgrade. And these PDs were really good. Just right on top of the huge mass field. Controlling all this area. And there's nothing really Nexus could do. You can't really deal with that with T on land. Unless you have a huge advantage in numbers. See, only now MMLs were coming out. Well, I think it was too late by then. You can see. Let's look at the reclaim. Well, actually, Nexus managed to get more reclaim than Thomas. Interesting. So maybe just faster T2 land would have been nice for Nexus. I think he maybe could have got the kill as well, though. To be fair, earlier on. Just let Thomas get away. So nicely played there. Nice little 5x5. Oh yeah, also the early air, making all those inties from the third air factory and no attacking air. That was also definitely an error. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and tune in soon for the ladder arena coverage, as the games have been played. So I'll see you all soon.